currently closed and we have 65,000 marine animals. Our exhibits are a mixture of freshwater and saltwater species, and we have 22 exhibits to take care of, as well as our Ambassador Lagoon and our Shark Lagoon. And we care of them the same way as we normally do, whether we're doing normal operations as well as now that we are closed to the general public. What has changed since we've closed is that we don't have any guest programs that we would typically do every day, where we offer scuba diving or snorkeling. So there's less activity, so less people in the water. But we still have our divers, our colleague divers that are going in the exhibit, so that hasn't changed. In fact, we're spending more time doing the maintenance because now we have that flexibility to do so because we're closed. During normal operating hours, we only have a set period of time to do that, but with us being closed, we're actually spending more time with the upkeep of the exhibits and actually spending more time observing the animals and the behavior. So it's actually been to our favor as well as to the favor of the animals. So we're feeding the animals twice a day, and we still have our food prep technician that prepares this food, and from our menu board we feed a whole variety of foods. So we're feeding squid and shrimp and sardines and blue runners, frozen foods. We also supplement with vitamins and pellet food, and for our grazers we're feeding vegetables and like lettuce and spinach and tomatoes, and it's a whole variety of food that we feed. And certain, large animals like the ones we have here, like the eagle rays, the sharks, the wedge fishes, they're very picky eaters. So, sometimes they have a preference for slipper lobsters, or some prefer squid, some prefer the shrimp. So we know them by, identifying marks on them, and we know which ones prefer certain types of food. So for picky eaters, we spoil them here at Atlantis. So interesting stories. Just last week we had the births of 6 of our honeycomb stingrays, and we have them in our fish quarantine. And even though we're closed, there's still mating going on. We still have births of animals, and this is a highlight that we've just recently had. So during rough times like this, we still have positive stories.
So here at Dolphin Bay and Sea Lion Point, we do have Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphins and South African fur seals. So all marine mammals, they have very interesting and amazing characters and personalities, and all of them, they have different names, just like you and me. I can talk to you about some of our main characters. So for example, in the dolphin side, we do have Butter Lily. She's always joking around, always messing around with the rest of the group. She's a very funny character to be around, and of course she makes our days very interesting in the way that she keeps on challenging us. For example, when we play with a ball and she doesn't want to give us the ball back and she wants to keep it just for herself. On the sea lion side, on the fur seal side, we do have Juna. Juna is what we like to call a very posh sea lion for seal, because she's very elegant, and she don't go along straight ahead with all the trainers. She needs to know them first and know their smell, and so it's a very interesting character also. So right now they do have a diet plan that is divided in 6 different sessions. All sessions, they will have different meanings. So we will start the day first by doing what we call a daily physical examination. Every day in the morning we check physically all our animals, every single one of them, together with our veterinary team. Also, we inspect the facility every day in the morning, every day at the end of the day, to ensure that there's nothing in the pools that can harm our animals, because of course this is an open facility. Birds, sometimes they can drop things in the pool. So after we finish that session, then the other 5 sessions are divided into enrichment sessions, where the goal is to exercise their mind. They're very intelligent animals, so it's an enrichment device is created to to elicit same type of behavior they would perform in the wild. And then we have exercise sessions, because like us, if they don't exercise, they will gain weight, and that's not healthy, same as humans. So we do have exercise sessions every day. We send them for jumps, tail walks, that typical behavior where they're able to burn some calories. Then we have relationship sessions, just with the trainers, going in the water and really having that bond moment, which is so important to guarantee the welfare of both trainers and animals, of course.